Go. All right. I sent everybody 2 access codes for training. One for the raster analysis that you're going to do. You can do that before price or after price. I don't care, however order you want to do it. And then the other is for their model builder training. So if you Google ESRITraining and click on My Training and then go to My Virtual Campus, they're going to ask you to log in with your username and password. What is mine? Let me try. Oh, okay, there's one. So you log in with your username and password, and then you're going to enter your access code that I sent you. So I'm going to do raster basics. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to enter that in the 4-digit access code and go. And then that should be added in the course titles. You can see all of these titles, so and they expire within a year. So here's some courses I've completed. So once you get your course listed, you can click the course, and it gives you little videos, walk through on terms and terminology, so it's a kind of a complete lesson. You'll see some of these images in the lecture today. There's another video for converting, and then there is an exercise. And with the exercise, you can print it, which I like to do because I like to work from paper. That's new. I used to have to copy and make them my own. And then it tells you how to download the data. So I'm going to download the data. It gives me a link. It gives me an exe to download the data. And the only problem I have with this is that if I do this on my home computer, it will install in the correct place. So I'm going to go ahead and run this. I agree to everything. And so at home, it's going to create a folder called Student on the C drive, and it will install it there, and then I can just follow all of the directions specifically. If I'm working on a school computer, I just want to install it all on the desktop. But what that means is that when I go through the lab and it tells me to go to the /C student drive, I have to remember where I put the software. Okay? And at this point, I think most of you can figure that out. So this says, navigate to the user student drive. For me, this is not going to be there. Mine is going to be a desktop student folder. Okay? So it takes you through the lab. It asks you questions and gives you the answers so you can check yourself. And then there are 3 exercises that you're going to do, and I will post what I want you to turn in. I think I want you to turn in a map at the end of each of your exercises. And then there is an exam, which is a multiple choice test question. And when you pass the exam with 80% or better, you get a certificate. So I want you to pass this exam. You can take it as many times as you need, but the questions are different. And then, yeah, I know, painful, right? And then send me your PDF certificate to show that you finished that lab. I find that their questions sometimes are not questions I would typically ask. It's like, really, I don't understand why you asked that question. So, yeah, so sometimes I copy a lot of this information down, and then I have that, I'll copy and paste that in a Word document, and then I can look up the answers on the exam. So you can do that. So that's how we're going to do the 2 ESRI tutorials. I have had people apply for jobs where they have listed some of the certificates that they've gotten from taking ESRI online classes. The class that we're taking is a $32 class. So once if you have Esri software, you can sign up for as many of these as you want to pay for, and you have the license for, almost another year. So there's always some classes you can take on your own. So that is my training.